Oh,
There we go.
sneaky.
Cheers, mate.
Hello, boys. So it's Brad for the Sunbird HQ here. We've got Trampoline. Well, we've got Jack, Lee, and Kyle from Trampoline. Where's Wayne?
He's gone down the pub.
Yeah, of course he has. How are we, boys? You right?
We're great, man.
All good, all good.
It's great to see you, mate. You're looking shagadelic, it must be
Oh,
said.
thank you. Much the same to you guys as well.
Mm.
So you just fresh from Great Escape, Brighton. How was that? How was the show?
Yeah, got a nice wristband.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
got a nice wristband. Can you zoom in on the wristband, Bradders?
We maybe in post.
we yeah, we played at like midday, and there was loads of people there.
Yeah, it was rammed.
On a Thursday, which is
That's what you want, a nice full room. Take that.
Yeah, I was chuffed about that.
that's cool.
Good. So, yeah, the main thing we're here for is obviously your documentary Storm Heaven has gone on Prime recently, Amazon Prime recently. We want to just talk about that and talk about the film. So, I think first of all, what's the inspiration behind filming and releasing the documentary?
I think that should be a Lee question. I
Yeah.
think Lee could. And then I'll go and collect Wayne from the pub. Well,
Yeah, so I think the inspiration for making the documentary Storm Heaven was obviously hanging out with the boys at such an early age. Before I moved to London, I was at Swansea University, and I used to visit the boys in the flat on Hornsey High Street, and just used to hang out all the time. And it obviously inspired me, and I was like, wow, there's some good vibes going on here. And then I ended up moving to London, and then I brought my camera with me, just started documenting what was happening, documenting the gigs, behind the scenes stuff. And obviously I was inspired by the music as well as the boys' story, really. You know, them moving from Swansea to London to pursue this dream and, trying to make their music happen in the world was a big inspiration for me. So I think it was born out of that, essentially.
oh, and then he ended up in the band.
Yeah, look at that.
Yay!
Was it mainly the Swansea to Hornsey era of the band in the documentary? What sort of duration was it filmed over?
Well, the documentary contains quite a long timeline of footage. I think lots of footage is during the flat on Hornsey High Street, so around the time of Swansea to Hornsey. There's lots of archived footage from back in the day when the boys were much younger. But I sort of picked up from Swansea to Hornsey when I was documenting the shows and filming the gigs and stuff. So it was around that time.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think
I just realised that this says Jane H at the bottom of the
Doc's J.
Shall I put trampoline or anything? I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to change it.
I don't know how to change it. Don't press that hang up button.
Yeah, don't leave.
Sentence.
Hey!
That's the one.
I don't think you can change that, can you? I suppose that doesn't matter, does
You
it?
put in chat
Nah, it's
GPT and change it. Like in the air.
Yeah, in post. Just
Yeah.
do that for me, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think that's
I think it's probably something that I need to do.
Lower your hand, man.
Lower your hand.
Oh,
went to driving mode.
Sorry, mate. I just wanted to see what another screen did.
We didn't turn off your camera, did we?
They turned off yours.
Okay, yeah, but it's
you're back now. Yeah.
Still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording.
Oh, look, it's Wayne.
Hello, Wayne.
No, it's not. He's still in the pub.
It was Jane H.
Oh, brilliant. No, he's not in the pub, really, is he? He's in the nightclub.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I thought he was just having a cup of tea up in the cafe.
Yeah, that's it.
Cat cafe, loads of cats walking around it.
Yeah. Owls. The Owl Cafe. You're getting a joyous interview here, Brad.
Yeah. No, I'll let you guys talk. That's the way to do it. Right? Well, I guess actually more for you two now, not Lee, is that it's like a band of childhood friends, as shown in the documentary. What was that sort of founding era for Trampoline like?
You want to go, Kyle? Because I've already said
Yeah.
shit.
Founding era. Well, yeah, for me, I was, in my teens, and I was a bit of a stoner, probably as well. um, but yeah, and I drank a lot. A lot's changed actually. Um, but yeah, I just remember us kind of getting together and playing at the Dunvan Social Centre.
Big up Dunvan crew.
Yeah, just playing some shows there, and we'd just be like drinking flagons of Strongbow and doing like 35-minute jams. We're like it wouldn't even be a set list. It was just like jamming. Just thought we were the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But we were the drunk, cold, freezing onions.
Yeah, I was trying to think of where you're going to go next. with Bob Dylan singing.
Oh, Dylan, yeah. But yeah, I was just like mates hanging out.
Dylan Thomas, I meant, sorry.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we were just a bunch of mad lads knocking over traffic bollards and racing in our cars. And there was like a state, so I was like, what is it? A Volkswagen Polo, you had?
I can't even remember.
And racing, yeah. So they weren't even boy racer cars. Racing these big cars and vans. But it was all about having fun together as mates, and we were really serious about music as well. But we've always made sure to, be friends and
Yeah.
be brothers, and
Nice.
that kind of has held it all together for a little while now.
Yeah. And as well, the documentary showcased your battle with Crohn's as well, Jack. I know that was quite poignant in the documentary. How difficult is it to tour in a band while handling this battle, and what's it like for the rest of the band as well?
I can remember, like, it was always tough for me. The first thing I do when we get to a venue is look for the toilet and how close I was, and I remember maybe we had to pull into a few more service stations than normal. But I don't know. I suppose because I had it from such a young age, I didn't really know any other way. I think anyway. I can't remember. Maybe there was a bit of time, maybe when I was 14 or something, when I wasn't so ill with Crohn's. But then, yeah, I suppose I had to be a little bit more disciplined.
Yeah.
I remember driving the boys a lot when they had been drinking, and
Oh, yeah.
I was the designated driver because I was too ill to go out drinking really. But I was always really, Kyle said it always. We always treated, everything else maybe was a laugh, but we always treated our music very seriously. And and I found that as long as I had music, I could get through it. Crohn's, and it gave me a reason to keep fighting, I think.
And bursts of inspiration in those moments too.
Yeah. I remember that, the those kind of tough nights. I remember a particular one night actually when I was having a really bad stomach, and when we moved into the flat in Hornsey, there was like just God knows how many people living in there. But for a while there was a rabbit living in there. And I went to the toilet one night and I was really sick and ill, but I couldn't go in there because the rabbit was already using the toilet.
Oh, no.
And then when the rabbit left, there was just shit everywhere. So I had to kind of like trying to avoid the rabbit poo but it was just everywhere. yeah, so I don't know what it's like for the rest of the boys actually.
Like, for the rest of us, yeah, I think we're, with the crone stuff, I think like Jack always was like fighting through all of it and just keep it on and keep it on. So it made us all very hard working. We just would keep at it, like if I had a bit of the man flu or whatever, it's like, oh well, or a bit of a hangover, it's like, well, Jack has to deal with a lot worse, so it's just you know let's just smash it again, get out there and do whatever task is in front of us.
Yeah.
So like it created a bit of working hard, and in some ways challenge at times, because maybe sometimes you do need to kind of slow down, but
Yeah. Oh, I lost you. Oh, are we back? Oh, we're back.
Hey!
We're back, but sideways now. There we go.
oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better, mate?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
there.
yeah,
The connection. Let's go.
Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Lee, since producing and releasing the documentary, we've alluded to it. You now stepped into the band. How's that come about? What's the transition been like?
Well, yeah, since the documentary's come out, I have joined the band. It's been a very interesting transition, actually. I mean, there's probably the reason why essentially was I think I was filling in for a guitar tech, which the boys had at the time. And I think it was like 3 or 4 days before a show. And the guitar tech went on holiday essentially. And the boys were like, "Oh, Lee, do you fancy coming up to, play with us?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like a song, just for a laugh?" And they were like, "No, the whole set." I was like, "Well,
Nothing like being thrown in at the deep end, eh?
yeah, you're right, man." So essentially, I had to go home a couple of days before, learn, like, I don't know, it was like a half-hour set or something, learn all these songs without much help from the boys. No offense.
Zero help from me. I can't even remember how to play the songs myself.
And then, yeah, I learned the song.
We had an all good rehearsal though, didn't we?
Well, we didn't have any rehearsal actually, but
Lee had done 5 gigs before he did any rehearsal.
His rehearsal was sound check.
sound check, yeah.
There's
Well,
not many people
I
out there
mean-
that can say that, is there?
That's true.
But I mean, no,
If they showed up
supporting Ocean Colour scene
in Bath Coliseum or something
Bath,
like that.
yeah.
It's like so grand.
That is the deep end, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the show went well. There was a couple of mistakes. I think my guitar lead fell out at one point, and I was like fumbling on the stage and stuff. So there was some mistakes, which was normal. But yeah, it was good. And then I went back to Wales for like a week, I think, just to kind of hang out with family and friends and stuff. And then I came back, and I think something happened with management or something, and they said, "Oh, do you want to just carry on playing with us?" I was like, "Oh. All right then, instead of holding the camera, I can, play guitar."
Alan saw him and he was like,
This guy's a star.
"This guy's a rock star. Get him in the band."
But it lets you.
I think. I'm going to interrupt you, aren't I?
I was just going to say it lets you be a bit more the front man as well, Jack. Right? It gives you a bit of chance to proud the stage a bit more.
I thought you were going to say let Mr. Williams be a bit more the front man. Yeah.
Save the space for the cartwheels at the end.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, it frees me up no end. It's brilliant, and it's quite interesting, like having 2 brothers on stage.
Yeah,
like 2 brothers, like it's either side of you. They both got like weirdly the same movements and
I've
same.
noticed you've kept them like
Even
either
though their
end
eyes are the same
stage.
colour, they got the same eyes. If that makes any
Eye
sense.
shape,
Or
like.
are they the same colour? No, yours are more like hazel, and theirs, I think, Wayne's are blue.
Wings are blue, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the manner.
It's just the way. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, I get mixed up which one's which. Even though I should always know, but it's like just a similar something weird, some sort of weird
Yeah.
spooky vibe happening, which is
Yeah.
quite interesting.
But yeah, I like that we get to like some of the songs, say from the last record I was out, was quite acoustic driven, and we just got like we decided then, oh well, we want to grit it up a bit, so we got Lee playing on the electric. It's got a bit more kind of dirt on it, and it just gives the extra live energy, and he's filling out the sound nice. And when you say about the mistakes as well, that was like one of the things that kind of impressed me actually was his lead fell out, and then it was like how he dealt with it. He was just like, well, oh yeah, that's my lead. I stick that back in, and it was like no sweat. There was no panic, and
Yeah,
it was real present, and I think
The ever
that's
calming
really
force to
important.
your right. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Nice one, man.
Yeah, it's true. And Kevin, because we managed by Alan and Kevin, and
Yeah.
they were both just talked about how much they loved Lee and how it made the whole band made sense with Lee, and it
Nice.
feels like we've always been this way now to me.
Yeah.
When we really a little bit always have been, because Lee was always there, but he had a
Yeah,
camera.
Yeah.
Now he's got his cameras set up all around the room on tripods.
Cool.
Like 10 minutes before we go on, we're like, "Where's Lee?" And he's like, "Oh, he's fucking setting up all his cameras." And he's like his own CCTV system.
Was it the Lexington you had the GoPro on the end of the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put GoPros on the guitars, the mic stands. They're dotted all over the place usually now. But yeah, it makes it so I can still film as well as play, which is good, So,
And you got the Ray-Bans as well, then.
yeah, I've been using the
no.
Ray-Ban glasses recently in the France tour, which were quite cool,
Yeah.
So
They've got to stay on for every show now,
Yeah. Exactly.
How have things changed for the band since those sort of early days that are shown in the documentary as well?
Do you want to go for it, Lee, or Kyle, or me?
Have things changed since the documentary?
Ooh.
I guess, yeah. Well, I had a short 6-year sabbatical after the documentary. And I think, in that time, I know we were very intense in that first kind of stint I had. And I think we've all kind of been through a bit since then. A couple of us being addict. I can say it. Addict. Don't censor me. I'm trying to. So like, kind of spiraling into a bit of addiction and coming out of addiction. I think we've all kind of cooled off maybe some of the rough edges we had. So there's still an intensity about us, and there always will be that on stage as well. But sometimes we kind of remember to actually take a moment to just or take a few extra moments to enjoy as well while we're at it, and just remember we're mates,
Yeah. Here, Mr. Williams. Yeah, I think that's changed a lot. I think when you're like, I don't know, you're 18 or 19 and you're in a band, and it's it's still everything to us now, but the things that are really important maybe aren't so obvious. Like obviously the music's always the first thing, but becoming a success and, you know, maybe sacrificing everything that you ever loved or whatever maybe isn't the best idea. You know, like for me now, I'm really proud of the music we've made, but I'm also so proud that it's the same band that we've just managed to, God knows, you know, we've all had our ins and outs and ups and downs, but somehow we're together now. And I'm really proud of that. Because as you get older, you realize close friends are harder and harder to find. And having that is, I don't know what I'd do without that, to be honest. Probably go mad.
Play fantasy football.
Yeah, that's it. I just play FPL, just transferring Gyökeres in and out every 2 minutes, wondering if he's going to score a hat trick this week.
I thought that's what you did anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's an interesting question, mate. It's different, but also the same.
Yeah.
And like I said, Lee's always been there too. So now it probably feels to me like we're reaching a really, really incredible phase of the band, to be honest. Like something we probably always worked towards and always had the potential to achieve.
Yeah.
So it feels like there's a special time on the horizon for us.
Nice. I think something else the documentary showed was when you supported Liam Gallagher's arena tour in Cardiff, I believe it was.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? How did that come about? That's a pretty nuts thing.
Were you there when you were working in the pub when that happened?
I was around, yeah.
Yeah.
I was around.
Basically, I think Wayne, when we all moved to London, we all, you know, I thought, you know, when we got there in September, I thought we'd be signed by Christmas and be number one by February. But then the reality of life hit us like a fucking 2-ton truck, and we had to get jobs. There was nothing it was a very different scenario to what I'd imagined. And Wayne managed to get a job in a pub, and then just randomly, I think Liam Gallagher walked in one day and bummed a cigarette off him. Just that random. And I think it was at a time when maybe BDI had split up. I don't know, Liam was still kind of thinking about doing his solo career, and him and Wayne kind of got on. And I think he made a deal that if he got together and started doing some shows, he'd get Wayne's band on. So then we did the whole arena tour, something like that, I think. Or I think he might have heard Alcohol Kiss playing in the pub and thought, oh, who are these headers? And then Wayne was like, oh, that's my band. He said, fine. And I think I remember them saying the best deals are made in the pub.
Yeah.
And they shook on it there and there in the pub. And that was it. And I remember Cardiff because I did Songbird into Welsh National Anthem.
Yes. Yeah.
At the end of our set. And I think that's probably the biggest round of applause I've ever had in my life.
It's actually a pretty funny night. So that's the first time I saw you guys. Didn't know who you went as to see Liam Gallagher's arena tour. And,
wow.
It was me and Cara, my wife, and a mate from back down here in Southampton. And we were just in the crowd. And you went into the Welsh National Anthem. He's in an England jumper, like an England training top. We're just three of us stood there like, okay. So it's always been like an inside joke. And then obviously we put two and two together and then started to follow you guys. We're like, oh, it was them. So it's it's a special night for us as well.
No way, that's brilliant. I didn't realise. So that you were at Cardiff, were you?
Yeah, it was like London. He did like London, Manchester, Cardiff, like the usual sort of big stops.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, Cardiff was an easy one to get tickets for. Why don't we get Cardiff? So we went along.
Yeah.
Our mate tagged along as well, and stood there in an England jumper in the crowd while the rest of.
I can't believe you made it out of there alive, mate.
I know.
That's incredible.
Actually, we similarly when Wales qualified for was it the Euros or the World Cup a few years back.
World Cup and Euros.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah, it was the World Cup.
Well, was it
Euros first? Wasn't it?
Euros first, then we lost in the semi-final to Portugal. Was it that time?
Yeah,
2016 or something.
No, it'd be the later one, like 2020,
2020?
21.
Yeah, it might be 20. Oh, it can't be 2021. because that was like,
or 2022, or it must be Euro 22 or World Cup 22.
Yeah, yeah. So if it was World Cup 22, that was the one we kind of didn't get through the group, wasn't it? And Bale
Yeah.
played.
yeah,
That's
'cause
just that.
last
That was his
time.
last game. Yeah.
The day you qualified that day, me and Cara were in Cardiff again. We'd seen Liam Gallagher in Nebworth the day before, travelled
Yeah.
to Cardiff, stayed the night at Airbnb to see Jerry Cinnamon at Cardiff Castle. Wales
wow.
qualified for the World Cup. We're the only people not wearing the bucket hats, the t-shirts, and Jerry Cinnamon. Oh, we've done it again.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. Yeah, Jerry Cinnamon's got a huge following in Wales.
Yeah.
It's incredible. In fact, he did I think he did a really clever thing. I think he charged like 10 quid or something a
Oh,
ticket
yeah.
or something one day and like sold out Cardiff Arena.
Yeah,
We kind of tried to nick the same idea for Swansea Arena.
oh, yeah.
We did £5 a ticket and a pint. We all made like £2.50, but everyone had a good night.
That's the main thing. That's it. You got people through the door. That's the thing.
Yeah, it was 2,000
Slam.
people there. It was mad. Yeah,
And
So when my first show's back.
yeah, that was one of
Oh,
Mr. Williams' first ones back.
No biggie.
that's
Yeah.
not pressure, yeah. Pressure makes diamonds. It's fine.
Yeah, I like that. Precious for tyres, as Shearer said.
Oh, no,
Yeah, love it.
What about the world of trampoline now? What's going on currently? Have you got anything to share?
You want to
a
go?
few bits. Yeah, well.
The world of trampoline at the moment. Well, recently we finished recording the new album in Sheffield, which was over the course of maybe a month or so.
Up the Sheffield,
So
up the steel.
Steel
yeah,
City.
doing lots of gigs. I mean, I think there's over 50 shows booked this year. So very, very
I
busy.
think it was like closer to 100 now.
Is it?
Yeah.
We
aimed for 50 and then there was over 100 somehow.
We keep
Yeah.
getting given support slots, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. We're on the McGee.
Yeah.
Desperate.
We were on the McGee Express, mate. We're fucking going straight to the top.
We're doing a tour in Wales in June.
Yeah.
Well, we're going in
June?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow to
Bethesda.
North Wales.
North Wales, Bethesda and Wrexham the next
Yeah.
couple of days.
And then all the way down the south.
South Wales.
Then London and Manchester.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of
Liverpool,
shows.
Liverpool,
Manchester.
Liverpool, not London. Oh, London. Is that happening again?
Essex and
Essex, that's the one.
Oh,
The
good.
pickle.
You're doing Signature Brew in London, though.
Oh, yeah.
Haggerston.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
it,
You
yeah.
reminded me of that
Yeah.
when we saw you in the pill gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I might swing by for the pill at Salisbury as well.
Yeah, mate, we
That's not
sort
too
you
far
out.
across. Nah, don't worry. I could get in. It's fine.
Oh, you can get in. Good lad.
Well, I'll buy the ticket. It's fine.
Oh. You sort you out.
We'll sort you out, mate. Don't worry. Give you a
that's-
photo pass, mate.
Oh yeah, that's only down the road for us. It's only an hour, so that's all right.
Is that by walking?
Yeah, that's definitely by car. If I walk it, I'll see you a few days after the show.
Mate, I love the wallpaper you got.
Oh, do you know what this is? This is Clara's old childhood bedroom that we're in. So we've got the spare room.
wicked.
So we've got the nice pink wallpaper, but it matches. I've got the pink suit hanging up. You can't see it, but it matches that.
Oh, brilliant. That's lovely. You'll have to wear the pink suit for the next interview, mate.
Oh yeah, I should have put the jacket on.
Yeah, no, you're fine, mate. You look great. You are, like I said, you are looking like Thor, mate. It's fucking gorgeous.
I'll take that. I get Viking. Thought I have Carl. You probably get it all as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Hagrid. I think.
Yeah. I don't get that as much because
You get Thor because you're more blonde than me.
Yeah.
Maybe if you put that on the top of this interview, mate, you get so many views. Hagrid versus Thor.
Yeah. Battle of the
Just like
gods.
punch each other through the camera.
And then have a screenshot of you and Kyle like that.
Yeah, doing YouTube first.
Correct. There you go.
Yeah. Brilliant.
talk about what else is going on about the trampoline. There's some new songs that feature in on the tours as well. Is there anything like album in the works that you could share, or?
Yeah,
This-
new album.
Yeah, something happening.
We recorded a new album. We started playing some of the songs live now as well.
Yeah.
So some bangers. There's a remix coming out. Is that, are we allowed to say
I
that?
think that's all. Like, I think it's all it's all supposed to be a secret. So
Oh, right, yeah. There's definitely
there's no
remix
remix.
coming out.
There's no album. There's no recording. There's no band.
There's nothing
There's
going on.
no
with trampoline.
songs.
There's no tour with
There's no tours.
Ocean policy.
This has all been a mirage.
We're not going to Ireland for the first time.
Yeah,
But yeah. But an album will be on its way.
potentially
Maybe early 2020,
9.
12. 2020, 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, some bangers. It's all like a lot more high energy. We've kind of picked up the more like kind of early Tramps energy, like gone a bit more high tempo. Like I think on average 155 beats per minute.
Wow.
And yeah, we worked this guy Ross Orton, who's a ledge, brilliant at like it's great for me because he's like a particularly excellent drum guy and synth guy, and so I had a lot of fun. But like he all round, he makes everything sound amazing. Like the vocals as well, sounding just like, ooh. Like
Yeah.
Jack's even treading some new ground, some high kind of
Yeah, I'm screaming like I do live.
like a pterodactyl.
Yeah, I've always loved dinosaurs. I'm like this fucking like velociraptor on their period.
It's like Jack's. It's funny. Like Jack showed me his vocals on one of the songs. What you gonna do about it? And I was like, because he's mates with the guy from Jet though as well. So I was like, did you get him in to sing the chorus of that song? He's like, oh, it's me, man.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fair dues.
Yeah, so true.
But yeah, it's like synthy. I think we've done quite nice with his spoken word as well, like integrating into the more like higher energy songs.
Yeah.
Because like the last album or two has been like kind of more like slower songs, a bit more kind of just spoken, whereas now there's a few more that are a bit like higher tempo and like it's a bit more like Jack's kind of projecting over the band because we're kind of a bit faster, a bit louder. And yeah, stuff sounded really good and some real fun kind of stories like in those songs as well. It's amazing.
Oh, excited to hear it.
Yes, can't wait to show you.
On the documentary, what do you think would entice someone to watch it that doesn't know much about the story of the band or who you are or the history?
Come on, sell it, son, sell it.
Sell it.
I'll just hold this pound land mug because I reckon that's going to sell. Like, is the whole interview going to say Jane H on it?
It might do,
Yeah.
but
you can crop it out.
yeah.
I've got an answer.
Yeah.
I
Here we
think
go.
Wayne's fucking. Can I swear?
Yeah.
Wayne's fucking zingers. He just comes out with such funny shit. There's like a point in the doc where like Jack's waking him up because Wayne has to take him to the Crone's appointment.
Yeah.
And Wayne's just like so like tired, but he's just like hilarious, just like coming out. I can't remember the things he said, but I just remember
There's something
there's one
about
bit-
Jack's or Wayne's armpit smelling like strawberries, but I think that was the Jack
Yeah,
that's it.
He says, I said he smelled lush. He smelled like strawberries. And he says about his armpit. And then he says, oh, I'm glad you sniffed that one because my other one doesn't. Or something. And then he asked me the time and I tell him the time and he goes, I'm going to believe that's a lie. And we were freezing because our flat was so cold. I mean, I remember when Nicky Pro couldn't get in the flat. Remember we? Oh no, it was Wayne. They got steaming.
Oh yeah, Wayne can get it.
And then Wayne said, "Look, if I go outside, you're not allowed to fall asleep." And then to go down the shop to get beer or something. And then Nick fell asleep and Wayne couldn't get back in. So Wayne just threw a brick through the window.
And then Nick woke up with this like glass all over his leg.
Wake up!
No, I didn't wake up.
He just like was covered in glass and brick, and Wayne was stuck outside. But then the funny thing is, the window just stayed that way then for forever. It was just freezing in there.
Yeah, I guess as well. Then there's that like the ambition of a young up and coming band. It's like the ambition, the camaraderie,
Yeah.
and the slog of it all as well, isn't it?
I think for me, I think anyone who's interested in music or interested in bands, or even if they're in a band themselves, you know, I think to see the kind of backstory and behind the scenes of what it might take to go somewhere with a band, or, you know, to do anything in music, really, it might be a good insight for, you know, people who are interested in that. But as well as that, there's so much like craziness going on, you know. When this tour was called the Steaming Tour, you know, and the boys getting absolutely steaming, it's like there is funny aspects as well. And, you know, obviously speaking about Jack's Crohn's and stuff, people who don't know about Crohn's disease, and, you know, I think it's very emotional to show Jack in that state as well, you know, and to have the boys around him as well to kind of, you know, boost him up, and, you know, it's kind of back and forth, really, you know. I think that's enticing to people as well. So I think there's definitely different elements, you know, that people might get hooked into, like in the film, essentially.
Yeah.
And obviously the music and the tunes as well, you know. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. That's so sweet, yeah, because it's really, in a weird way, like a metaphor for life, isn't it? And the band, in that sense. Like people grouping together and finding a way to make it through.
Yeah, totally.
That's really what the doc shows, and that's really the essence of Trampoline. That kind of camaraderie and just trying to fight the endless fight against boredom. And, you know, have something to sing for and shout for the night.
Yeah. Nice. We are quickly running out of time, so...
Hooray! Shabadoo-ah, shabadoo-ay! We love Bradley! Hip hip hooray!
Huzzah!
Thank you very much for your time, boys. Good luck with the touring, the recording, everything that's going on at the moment. There's a lot going on, so...
Oh, Brad,
Nice
one, mate.
Brad.
We love you to bits, mate. Great interview, man. You're going all the way to the
Nice.
top. You'll be doing
Thank you
Hello
very much.
Magazine soon.
You could be the cover star.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Mr. Williams.
Something
Oh yeah, go watch the documentary now on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon
Prime.
Or
Amazon
Check
Prime.
it out.
Yeah, go and check out Lee's amazing movie on Amazon Prime. Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Oh, is it Bezos?
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos
Bezos.
personally picked it himself. He said, "Oh, these guys are the best. I better put this on Amazon."
That's it. Right.
And then he bought it off us for £1.